Hi guys, today we're going to react to Wings by Mary's Blood. It's been a while. This is a Buy Me a Coffee request from JM. Thank you, JM, for this request. We appreciate all your support.
Thank you, JM, for all your support so far and for bringing us back to Mary's Blood. This is only our second time seeing this band. So yeah, this is going to be interesting.
I don't remember what I previously said about Mary's Blood. It's been a very long time since we last reacted to them. But listening to this gives exhilarating energy, and it reminds me of the first times we reacted to Love Bites. Something similar about the pace, about the energy. The lead vocalist has a lot of intensity in her voice. I love the way the song starts. It lets you feel her rawness, and it's quickly engaging. I love the pace and I love the energy. It's great so far.
Previously, we've covered a song of theirs called Change the Fate. I remember it being sort of very old school metal, much in the way of Love Bites, so I can see why you made that sort of comparison, I guess. The lead singer, I believe her name is Itai. It's E-Y-E, so I'm just guessing it's the word I. She sounds fantastic. Great voice. The way she opened this with sort of an a cappella start was fantastic. Would be great to see live, but the whole band is great. The guitar, the bass, the drums, everything's good about this. It was good the first time as well. I recall the song, just not that clearly because, yeah, it has been a long time. So yeah, but one more song and they get a playlist. So yeah,
Yeah.
Let's hope they get another request because I really enjoy this band. Very good. have yet to mention that their guitarist is Saki from Nemophila, no longer Nemophila, but she's obviously amazing as she's always been. Here she gets more of the limelight, I'm guessing, than she did with Nemophila, because that was like 2 solos, and she's absolutely kicking ass, and it's fantastic. As far as I remember, Mary's Blood, I don't know if they've broken up or just on hiatus, but they haven't been performing for a number of years, and Saki left Nemophila, so I'm kind of hoping maybe that means Mary's Blood's coming back, but who knows? They all sound fantastic. Bass player Rio and Marie on drums. They all sound great. This is a band that we should probably pay more attention to, and we haven't had the chance so far.
Yeah, there's a sense of grit coming from the overall style that they play in. I don't remember reacting to Nemophila songs where Saki played quite like that. It makes me feel like I need to know Saki better because it's just different styles. If I would have listened to this song without knowing anything, I wouldn't have recognized that it's Saki on guitar.
Well, there's reason for that. I mean, Mary's Blood, both songs that we've heard are kind of like a throwback heavy metal from kind of like 70s sound. Very, very cool, sounding great, but they stick to that style, whereas with Nemophila, they kind of, I'll say all over the place, but not in a bad way. They just dabble in a lot of styles. They go from metal to rock to hard rock to sort of more melodic stuff, and then they do these like almost pop rock ballads sometimes. They do play around, and in Nemophila, she has to share that sort of lead guitar duties, because it's Saki and Hazuki there. So here it's all on her, and she gets to shine a bit more, I guess, which is fun for us. I mean, I'm really loving it. This is really cool.
I think as the song progressed, it momentarily dabbled in an attack on the senses in a good way. Saki's solos, it's like a piercing agent to rattle you in your seat while you listen to it. And I think it has to do with the subject matter, but it's so subjective. It took a while for it to percolate for me to understand what she's possibly singing about. And the music is still echoing in my head. I'm going to come back to the song later. It's an experience, and I can only imagine what it's like for the people in that concert. I think the subject matter deals with something I haven't come across in that way before. I think it's an artist who is personifying their art and singing to their art as something that they must let out, put out in the world, like give wings to, so it will reach the world. That's what I got from it so far. And generally speaking, there are lines there that suggested that notion. I can't really put my finger on it, but that's what I got. An artist singing to their art.
I'll go back to what you said about the guitar solos from Saki and the attack on the senses part. They're almost like a separate thing to the song, but they do fit the song. But there's something like you kind of almost pause the song to concentrate on the solo and then go back, which is something that's very typical of 70s metal. There was always something like that. It's something that the audience love, as do we. It was amazing to see. And again, her voice, fantastic. She really lets it out, and she's got this charisma about her as well. She knows how to get the audience behind them. That was really, 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 really cool. With the lyrics, to me, it's basically a song about mainly hope, which is something that you pick up from just from its title, wings. Obviously, it's about giving wings to something, so it can fly.
Freedom,
yeah. It has a lot of references to perseverance and also support. There was a line there that says, I will hold your wings, I'll show you that sun. So basically somebody who's trying to lift somebody else up, kind of thing. It is something that I feel like we've tackled in the past. There have been a few songs that are to do with this kind of subject matter. And I think it's basically to empower the listener. It's like saying, yeah, you have these dreams, make them fly. You can do it. There's a brighter future ahead. There might be obstacles, there might be uncertainty, there might be a lot of things in your way, but keep pushing forward, you'll get there. I think it's maybe encouragement is a better word. I think that's what the song is about to me.
Yeah. And there's also reassurance. I'll hold your wings means don't worry, I'm with you. You're not alone.
That's that support that I was talking about. Yeah. I think that like a lot of these songs is basically saying, don't forget your dreams. You have them. Don't put them aside and just live life like everybody else. Stick to your dreams, work, make it happen, keep pushing forward. You'll get there. Basically saying, don't stop, which I always enjoy. And it always sounds, I think you mentioned this in quite a few songs, that when you have bands that have done it, whether they are massive or not, it doesn't really matter, but they are successful enough and they're still doing what they always dreamed of doing, then they have that credibility behind them to sing about it, which is how I feel about these songs. Like if Mary's Blood is singing about it, they're telling us, hey, we did it, you can do it as well. And that just adds another little layer to it, which makes me think, yeah, we should keep pushing and we will get there, that kind of thing.
Yeah. I also love what the wings symbolize, because the person or the listener that is receiving this message, she says, I'll hold your wings. And I like to think that it means I'll help you recognize that you have the power to fulfill your dreams, because they're your wings. In the form of support, I'll show you that you have the power, not I will make you fly.
Yeah, that final line. Actually, there was two lines at the end that said, take me back to that day. And it then said, do not lose, and repeated that line again. I think take me back to that day. It said somewhere in the song, if you got lost. So it's basically saying that even if you lost your way, I'll be there. I'll lift you up. I'll help you find that way again. Do not lose. Don't give up. We can do it together. That kind of thing. Yeah.
Yeah, it's another reassurance that failure is a part of the process. Failing, sorry, it's a part of the process.
Yeah, just looking at it from a very realistic but positive outlook, which is really cool.
Yeah, and all of that is infused with a lot of passion, something that is personally important to her. That's what it feels like. It even amplifies the message further.
Yeah, I agree. Thank you, JM, for this awesome request. Thank you for bringing us back to Mary's Blood. It has been a while, but it's good to be back. Thank you for the ongoing support. You've been absolutely awesome this whole time. Keep it coming. We appreciate you.
Thanks, JM, for requesting this song. We enjoyed reacting to Mary's Blood. Once again, more like this will be much appreciated, and thank you for your support. If you enjoyed this episode, guys, please be sure to like, subscribe, comment, and click the little bell icon so you get notified on all our future videos. If you have a song in mind you'd like us to react to, please make a request through Buy Me a Coffee. The link is at the top of the description below. Thank you all for sticking with us. Thank you all for your time.
If you want to check out our first reaction to Mary's Blood, it'll be linked here at the end. Give it a click, check it out. I think we need to go back to it, check it out ourselves. It's been a while. Thank you so much for all the support you're throwing our way. We'll be back in a couple of days with a new episode. We hope to see you all then. Thanks a lot, guys. See you soon. Bye.
Bye, guys.